5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hear ye, and welcome to another week and episode of the Abraham Drinking Podcast, where we will talk about random bullshit for the next hour to an hour and a half. We are uncensored, unedited, and no holds barred, covering everything and anything from beer to bitches, rags to riches, sports to courts, bars to cars, music to movies. Literally, when I mean literally, just about anything and everything. Please follow us across all social media: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. You can also find us on all listening platforms such as Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and
iHeartRadio.
And where else can they find us? Pornhub! As always, I'm the sexy Grusky George Grusko alongside Mr. Dilbert himself, Aaron Adams.
Paul Walker's watching.
Man, I really nailed that on the head tonight.
You did nail it on the head.
That was like, boom! Boom!
God damn, that's a loud boom.
You notice something a little different about the sound in our headsets tonight?
A little bit.
I have a new setting that I figured out today.
Fucking bass?
Gave us a little more power, a little more oomph.
I hear it.
A little more oomph.
Yeah, especially with your ass.
We're dominating. There. We're dominating the podcast.
Dominate the day.
I'm gonna drink to dominating. Dominating the day. What, did Darren start with a comment already?
No.
Oh, good grief.
Say hello to my buddy Paul.
Paul!
Paul?
Oh, wait a second. Hold on.
Paul?
Hold on.
I work with Paul. I love Paul.
Hold on. Did you ever watch Jimmy Neutron growing up?
Yeah.
Before the show, there was this little monkey, and it was like a commercial.
Hi, I'm Paul.
He goes, "Hi, I'm Paul." Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Oh.
Hi, I'm Paul.
Hi, I'm Paul. Yeah, I remember. Yep. Oh, yeah. Yep.
Hold on. While we're here, might as well play it on YouTube. Give me a sec.
Hi, I'm Paul.
Hi, I'm Paul.
I remember that.
We got to play it.
Hold
on. Give me a second here, YouTube viewers.
Oh. How's everybody doing tonight?
I think we have our front running for the name of this episode. Hi, I'm Paul. Here it is.
Oh,
ready?
Yep.
Hi, I'm Paul.
Hey, I'm Paul.
Paul?
Oh,
Hi, we're Paul.
I don't remember that part.
No.
Soy Pablo.
Oh.
So what do you want me to say now?
What do you want me to say now?
Line?
I don't remember that part.
What do you want me to say now?
Hi, I'm Paul.
Oh, my God, that's funny.
That is funny.
Oh, God, that's old school.
That was funny. Front running for the episode name. Hi, I'm Paul. Oh, but Aaron, how the hell are you? How was your weekend? How was your week? How are you?
NFL playoffs are coming to an end slowly. I'm enjoying every little bit of minute of it. It's funny, we were talking about the weather. It's fucking 30 degrees outside. It feels like we're in a summer heat wave compared to what we have. And then right before we started, you're like, oh, there's an ice storm coming. It's like, oh,
No.
yay. Oh, yay. We get nice warm temperatures at 30 degrees, and then we're going to have an ice storm. Oh, yay.
Yeah,
Fuck off, Mother Nature.
every time for my work, every time I feel like I have to do my longest route,
It's on worst weather days.
it's on the worst weather day when I have to drive to fucking Strongsville.
Oh yeah.
Twice last week was bad driving to Strongsville. I do Strongsville trip twice a week.
Mm.
Tuesday, it was 5 degrees,
Yeah.
and the Valley View Bridge was frozen. I actually got over it, and literally an hour later, they closed down the Valley View Bridge.
Holy.
I was so nervous driving. It was terrible. And then Friday was that horrible snowstorm. Awful. Absolutely awful. And, yeah, I was going 25 miles an hour on 480 or 271 to 480 to 71, and then 271 to 90 coming home.
Oh yeah,
It's terrible. Absolutely terrible.
And just think, it's January. We still got February and March.
And April.
Oh yeah, April too.
Trust me, I was at the Indians home opener one year, 2006.
Were you? Really?
Paul Beard was pitching.
Twins?
Nope.
Oh.
Paul Beard versus the Seattle Mariners.
Oh, that game. Oh, and then they fucking called it.
We were one out away from it being an official game because it was 5.5. Me and my mom went.
Yeah.
We sat in the bleachers. I'll never forget it. There used to be a restaurant called Cooperstown.
Oh,
I don't know if you remember that.
I do.
It was right on the corner. I don't know what's there now, but there was a restaurant right on the corner. We ate at Cooperstown. It was freezing cold. We got bleacher tickets, sat in the bleachers. Seattle Mariners, Ichiro, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Seattle. Yeah, it was Ichiro.
Yeah.
Paul Beard was pitching. He had the cool little wind-up.
Yeah.
He was pitching. We were one out away, and it was – I've never seen a baseball game have to have snow blowers to clear snow off. Usually it's the football games.
Yeah.
Yeah, with snow blowers to clear off the foul lines and the outfield.
Yeah.
One pitch away, Seattle's Mariner come out to do a pitching change. He did the shit on purpose. It was an absolute whiteout. They call it. They're like, oh, we're going to break, blah, blah, blah. Well, they never returned from break, and they canceled the game. So pissed.
I remember watching that.
I think me and my mom did go to the replay game, but aggravating. Paul Beard.
Well, yeah, you live in Cleveland. I remember, I don't know if it was that year or another series, but they had to move a 3-game homestand to the Milwaukee Brewers. The
I remember
Brewers
that.
held a 3-game against the Angels or something like that. So we were the home team in Milwaukee. Fucking
Yep.
baseball should not fucking start that fucking early, or you do the schedule where you're on the East Coast and the West Coast and shit, or the West Coast and Texas or whatever. You do not play.
Or you played a dome.
Yeah, we're dumb.
Aaron, how the hell was your week? How are you?
It was good.
You good?
I'm warm. I'm warm in this place.
Nah, it's usually not warm in here.
My work, the heat's been out. Today the heat wasn't working, so on our back dock, breath is all coming out. I'm fucking freezing.
Good.
No, I don't want to be. I'm sick of being cold. No. I may be
Good.
I may be a little chunky, but
It could be worse. You could be, I was about to say, you could be 110 pounds. It could be worse, pal. You got some meat to keep you warm.
But how was George's week?
My week is grand as always.
Grande.
That was my ice machine.
Oh, god damn, that thing's low.
I eat, I sleep, and I piss excellence. Is what I do. You asked.
What color is
So I tell.
What color is the piss of excellence?
Depends on how much I drink the night before.
So fucking pure.
Abraham drinking.
Pure yellow. Yellow.
Depends on how much I drink the night before. Sometimes it's completely clear because I drink. I don't keep pop in my house. Very rare. I don't drink anything but water. So it's either it looks like I'm dying the next morning, or that shit's clear as the bay, baby.
If George has got a 2-liter of some sort of Coca-Cola in his fridge and it's halfway gone, that means he's fucking had a night.
That is very true. If there's a 2-liter in my fridge, it's because I had myself a night the night before.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Absolutely true. Ah, what a great opening conversation.
That is good.
We haven't even started the show yet. Ah, that's funny.
Jeff, I'm trying, all right?
What's he trying?
Aaron, you better start making some better NFL picks. We're getting.
I know. We'll get an NFL picks, but we do have to go. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I had to reach on one of them, but it is what it is. You got to do what you got to do to try to make shit up. But
we'll get in the picks here in a minute. But I have a story that we have to talk about. It has to be talked about. And yeah, it's a story, like I said, we had to start the show with because everyone has seen this story. It's all over Fox 8. It's on every news channel just about in our area. It is on Facebook, the Busted Lake County page. Everybody has seen this. And it has me and many people asking a lot of questions about what had happened. And we have to talk about it because it is someone I know. It's someone that a lot of people in the downtown Willoughby, if you go to those bars in downtown Willoughby, it's someone that a lot of people in downtown Willoughby also know. And I won't use names of who it is, but everyone will know who it is when I get into this. Like I said, it's been all over the news, all over social media. All right, here we go. Ready? Here's the story. Saturday morning at 5:17 a.m., the Lake County Sheriff's Office was called. A suspicious man was lurking on private property and entered a salt dome. You know, the salt dome that, plow trucks have to get their salt from. Everyone's going to know what I'm talking about right as I post. Right as... Oh! Good grief! What is going on here? We ain't there yet, Jack.
Early. Just keep it like that.
With the sirens?
No, not with the sirens. No, it's going to keep playing that.
I don't know why that Why is that playing? Shut up. Shut your mouth. I don't know why the sirens went off. As I was saying, Saturday morning, 5:17 a.m., the Lake County Sheriff's Office called. A suspicious man was lurking on private property and entered a salt dome. As more reports came in, it turns out the man got into a 721D wheel loader and began to drive off the property. This is essentially what the wheel loader looks like. Essentially a big-ass tractor that removes snow and stone and whatnot. It's a big-ass vehicle. Big-ass vehicle. The Lake County Sheriff's Office responded as the driver of a wheel loader was driving down the streets and around the area of Paynesville, 44 and Lakeshore over that way, near Menor Headlands. The police tried to get the man to pull over and get out of the wheel loader, but the man would not comply with the orders. This is where I laugh the most about this story. It said a slow speed pursuit. I can't even read it because it's so fucking funny. A slow speed pursuit was then initiated with a max speed of 10 miles per hour. According to the report, police tried to use tire deflation devices, but the tractor tires were too thick and big. That's what she said. The driver finally came to a stop in an elementary school, and the man was placed into custody. The pursuit lasted nearly 3.5 miles. He is now in Lake County Jail pending arraignment. These are the charges for the 54-year-old man. He is charged with vandalism, motor vehicle theft, fleeing police, driving without a license, failure to reinstate license, and resisting arrest. And as you heard the sirens, I have a video of the said occurrence that I got permission to use. I have the video of when he stole the tractor. And ever since, there has been more video that came out today of body cam footage, which was on Fox 8, so you guys can all see that now too. But here we go. Here is the video. There's like 8 cops that follow him.
Oh, dude, there's more than that.
Literally, there's 8 to 10 cops, you would say? Dude, so Mark, that I don't know if he's a part of the show anymore. Who knows what Mark does what Mark does. Mark has the funniest quote that I can't stop picturing in my head so he messaged me Saturday morning. He goes, dude, sends me this. I'm like, you've got to be kidding. So I read the whole report that I pretty much just said, and I didn't understand. I'm like, why is he sending me this? Well, then he sends me the mugshot, and I'm like, oh, God, this is an unbelievable story. All right, I'm going to play this one more time, and I'm going to quote what Mark texted me. Okay? He said, "Can't catch me, motherfuckers!" I'm like, oh, it's wild. Crazy shit.
My question,
Go ahead.
So did the people leave the keys inside of that
The
thing?
keys were left inside, correct.
Good grief.
Like I said, there's many questions.
I know it's private property, but still.
There's many questions.
Why are you leaving the keys inside of a big motor vehicle like that? I don't care if it's nighttime. I don't care if it's private property. Like, just bring the keys inside.
It was city property. It was a city vehicle to remove snow. But there was a key left in, which is question number one. Why was that key left in? There's so many questions about this. Like, what the fuck was he doing? Because in the report, there's no report of alcohol or drug substance, given it was at 5:17 in the morning. It's kind of after bar shuts down, but it's kind of way later than when the bar shuts down. Like if this happened at like 3 a.m., I'm like, oh, this motherfucker was drunk. He left the bar and was like, oh, let's steal a tractor. You know what I mean? But this was at 5:17, which is like a little later, almost 3 hours after bar close.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm not sure of that. Where the fuck was he trying to go? Is my next question.
Well, yeah.
Did he expect no one would see his ass driving a big ass tractor down the road going 10 miles an hour?
Yeah, you're gonna get to your destination and then I'll just park this right here and be on my way.
Right. Like no one's gonna see your ass fucking driving. Now, given it was during a cold after a storm, so maybe he was in his brain. He's like, oh, no one will understand where I'm going because I am maybe just removing some snow. I don't know.
There's a difference between seeing a snowplow on your street versus, hey, here's a big tractor.
And then here's my next question. After the police were behind him, did he expect to, get away? Like, what was he doing?
You're probably in that mindset.
If I saw 10 cop cars behind me, I am pulling the fuck over. He went 3.5 miles of police chasing him.
Well, at that point, you're like, well, I might as well just enjoy the.
You're just saying fuck it at that point.
I'm just enjoying this ride, and I'm screwed in the end.
Fuck it with the Grand Theft Auto.
Well, because he had no license to reinstate. I mean, half of those charges were already were going to be there. So why not just add reckless pursuit? The stealing. Why not?
Grand Theft Auto.
Well, yeah, he already had the Grand Theft Auto. So
going 10 miles an hour. So funny.
Well,
can't catch me, motherfucker.
But you got to think about it. The cops really can't do anything because if they didn't know if that dude was crazy. He could have just plowed through a house if he wanted to. You know what I mean? You got to sort of sit there and wait till the dude gives up because if you try to maneuver.
And like I said,
they could just take out cars, houses, buildings. You could do whatever with that thing.
And they tried to put the strips to pop the tires, but the tires were too thick. He just rode right over them.
Oh yeah,
drove right over them.
Yeah, those tires are military grade, probably.
Yeah, it's like I said. The reports didn't say he was drunk or high or anything, so I'm like. Was he sober doing this? Like, what? Like, what the fuck? Like, was he sober? Like, what made him... Oh, it's 5:17 in the morning. I'm going to try to get where I need to go and just park this son of a bitch like you said. Like, what?
Clearly, you're not in the right mindset. Who knows what the mindset was? Maybe it was just mine. Maybe he was just crazy at that time. I mean...
I can't wrap my head around this one, though. I'm like, I can't stop thinking about this one. I'm like, there's been some crazy shit posted on the Busted page, including myself. As crazy as this was, my Busted page still had more comments and likes. Yeah, baby.
Jesus.
I'm a winner, chicken dinner, baby. Abraham drinking.
No, you're an idiot.
I'm an idiot. But anyway, I will be a big man here, and I will say I wish this man luck because I do know him, and he is a bar regular, and whatever he's going through, he can get better. Anyway, moving on.
My sexy big tractor.
Ooh, no, we're not going to watch that again. Next. I said next.
You know, every single one of those people, including somebody who I work with, was like, yeah, we all got woke up by that. Well, yeah, the sirens, 10 of them going off. Of course you're going to wake up.
I got to crack open my next beer because these are going down like ching chang watch a wow.
I wish that was actually a term and it meant something.
It is a new term on the Abraham Drinking Podcast. Ching chong watch a wow. All right, moving on though, Aaron. As people have already mentioned, I am dominating the playoff record race of the NFL playoffs. I'm 7-3 to you're 4-6. It's like I know a little football or something.
Yeah, just a little bit.
It's like I know football.
Oh, there goes the headset.
Domination, Aaron. Complete and utter domination of the playoffs. I'm 7-3 to your 4-6. What do you got to say to that, bucko?
I'm mad over Houston was a reach pick, and then no, Buffalo just can't beat Kansas City. If Buffalo could have just won. Oh, his poor ears just got fucking. His poor ears just got mutilated.
Jesus.
He's okay.
Good grief.
Your dog's just like, what's going on over there?
Now, here's the thing with these NFL. God, these feel so much better after taking that off. It feels nice. All right, here's the thing, though. I sit at 7 wins and 3 losses in my playoff picks. Aaron sits at 4 wins and 6 losses. The only way Aaron can tie me is if he picks all the correct winners in the AFC Championship game and the NFC Championship game, and he picks the winner of the Super Bowl. And I have to pick all the opposite teams and have to lose.
Well, I know.
So if I want to be a dick, I could just pick one team that you pick, and I automatically win.
No, I know. That's why I was saying before we'd have to, say it we'd have to, write it down on a piece of paper and then show it to the camera or whatever just to see. It's your fault that you lost 6 goddamn games. Don't put this on me. No, I'm saying right now, if I were to pick fucking San Fran, then you'd be like, oh, I picked San Fran too. Then you
I could do that, but that's your fault for losing 6 games. That's on you, not on me.
No, I know, but all the other picks, you knew who you were going to pick. I don't think you switched any of them.
I did not switch any of them.
No, that's what I'm saying. So,
but that's what the winner's advantage gets.
I know, but come on, you know you want it to be
You're going to be sitting here in the bra and panties again.
You know you want it to be fun.
I do, but guess what? I like winning. I do like winning.
Well, see, Jeff, I don't want to make him do his picks first, because then that's the same thing. That's it's the same.
I'll give you my picks first. Well, it's the same thing, because then you pick opposite.
Well, yeah, then I pick opposite.
Yeah, it's the same thing. I already have on here who I'm picking in the scores.
Oh, you do?
I have exactly who I'm going with.
Oh, well, then whatever.
So I have my picks already picked. I have it written on here, and you can call me out. I'll let you read it.
I know you were saying, I might pick opposite just to make it fun.
I could.
Yeah, but
I might change. No. Who knows? It's game time decision, Aaron.
Whatever.
But if Aaron would win all 3 and I would lose all 3, that would put us at an even 7-3 versus 7-3. What does it come down to?
Points.
Nope. Good old-fashioned rock, paper, scissors, Aaron.
The rock, paper.
And I also have a great record. In that. We got to figure that rock, paper, scissors record out.
Oh, my God.
I'll have to go back and figure out what shows we had to do that in.
Did I win? I think I've won 1.
You have one.
I've won,
but I was like 10-0.
No, I know. Oh yeah.
So we got to figure out that record. But the odds are very low for Mr. Dilbert.
Yeah.
To win.
Yeah.
Or to tie.
Yeah.
To tie. But it comes down to a rock paper scissors if Aaron does tie.
These games are a little hard. I mean, the one I have to think about what you want.
I'm still pissed Green Bay did not win that game because that would have put me at 8-2.
Oh,
and think, one of those losses, of course I was picking the Browns to win that game.
Well, yeah.
And I don't know what the other loss was. I have Green Bay that lost last week.
You chose Detroit.
I'm trying to think what the other loss was.
Yo, did you choose Philly probably over Tampa Bay?
No,
Oh no, you did not.
that's what I won.
Did you chose Buffalo over Steelers?
Yep.
It was on the wild card, right? Probably.
Yeah, I don't remember what the third loss was. Oh, it was Baker this week. Or no, I picked the Lions. I don't know what it was. But anyway, Aaron, the odds are stacked against you. It is not in good shape for Mr. Aaron Adams. I'll tell you that. All right, let's get into the NFC Championship game. The San Francisco 49ers will host the Detroit Lions on Sunday night at 6:30 p.m. Each team is now one win away from the Super Bowl. The Detroit Lions are one win away from playing in their first Super Bowl ever.
Fighting Dan Campbell's, baby.
Fighting Dan Campbell's. I am 1,000% rooting for Dan Campbell and the Detroit Lions and Jared Goff. And who's that receiver that I like? I can't think of his name. St. Brown.
Ron St. Brown.
Love St. Brown. Love his attitude towards things. I am 1,000% rooting for the Detroit Lions. One of the teams that have never made a Super Bowl, never won a Super Bowl, with some of the greatest players they've had, and Calvin Johnson and Barry Sanders.
Fucking Matt Stafford was good.
Matthew Stafford. You know what? Another receiver I liked was Golden Tate.
Oh, yeah.
Loved Golden Tate. Reggie Bush was there at one point. Heisman winner. They got stripped of his Heisman over some bullshit.
Isn't that where Donovan Sue started his career?
Donovan Sue, he fucking stomped Aaron Rodgers on Thanksgiving Day. I'll never forget it. I remember. Hell yeah. When football was football.
Our Donovan Peoples-Jones is there.
Donovan Peoples-Jones and Baker Mayfield had a hug at their game on Sunday. They're saying, they whisper, fuck them Cleveland Browns. Get out of that shit-stained town of Brown. I'm going to make
State.
Oh!
Wait, State.
Grizzly,
Grizzly,
get over here. You almost just took down our whole camera and our whole set. Get over here.
We love you, buddy.
There's Grizzly Bear. What's your take, though, on the NFC Championship game? Who you got? Where'd my glasses go? Who you got, Aaron?
In my head, I'm like, does Georgie go with his love of the Lions, or is he going to be a realist and go with the 49ers? That's what the difficult part is. Fuck. I want a chance. I want a chance, even if I lose.
You don't have to give me a pick. I just want to see your breakdown right now. You don't have to give me a pick. Just think about it. Let it soak it in. Soak it in. What is your breakdown? What's the matchups? What do you got?
I mean, you got Detroit's offensive line versus San Fran's defensive line. There's a number one. I don't know how good. I know San Fran's linebackers or that Warner guy. Oh, my God, what's his name? 54. He's the fucking best linebacker in the league.
Varner? Not Varner. No, I don't know. Can't think.
Warner or something, but, I mean, Detroit's had the home crowd behind them for 2 games in a row, so here you go for the big game. You got to bring that fight with you to San Fran. Quarterbacks are about even. You know, Purdy, Goff. Goff might be even a little bit better. The run game, McCaffrey's good. Jahmyr Gibbs is good. McCaffrey's a little bit better.
A little bit?
Yeah, a lot of it.
McCaffrey's pretty damn good,
when
man.
When it comes to the receivers, you got to give the edge to San Fran, probably, barely, just because, I mean, they got Brown, but San Fran's got a couple more guys. Tight ends.
Yeah, but is Deebo Samuel out?
I don't know. Yeah.
Deebo Samuel left. He didn't play almost the entire game.
Yeah, if he's out, that's huge.
Huge. Their offense couldn't move the ball without him.
I know. Trying to think. Fred Warner, Jeff said.
Fred Warner, there it is.
Did you see Detroit brought up? They signed
Zach Ertz, tight end. I did see that. I had that in
my. I mean, Ertz is good, but they need that. I don't know. Hopefully that one young stud tight end plays.
Yeah.
Laporta.
Yeah.
They need him if they got any sort of shot.
I agree with a lot of points you just made. I said Jared Goff has made very few mistakes throughout the playoffs. Like, he has not costed his team at all during the playoffs. So he's been literally perfect, essentially. He's checked down the ball. He hasn't forced the football. Outside of he should have thrown an interception this past week in the end zone against Baker. He literally threw it right in the end zone to somebody, and they dropped it, thank God, and they got points. But other than that, he's been damn near perfect. I also worry that Detroit has now had 2 home games in a row. Mm-hmm. They've had all this energy in Detroit. Detroit broke the single game loudest decibel system of the loudest crowd in NFL history. I don't know if you saw that.
No, I didn't, but I know it's...
Yeah, so, I mean, they broke that. But I just really worry that they played 2 home games, all this energy bleeding at home. Now they got to go down to San Francisco and play a game against a really good team. We'll see. And like you just said, Zach Ertz just got signed, so I said Detroit's offense definitely got that much better signing Zach Ertz.
Oh, yeah, he's a veteran.
I mean, he was a Pro Bowler, and, you know, did he win a Super Bowl in Philly that year? Was he with Philly? This is the Philly special. I think yeah. So I think he won a Super Bowl. He's a veteran guy. He, you know, Pro Bowl player, did great things. So we'll see if Zach Ertz does anything there. What was your thoughts on Zach Ertz? You just mentioned it a few seconds ago.
I mean, just he's a veteran. He could figure out plays, but I mean, it'd be nice. But does that mean Laporta's out already, or it might just be a precautionary in case Laporta can't go?
Did Laporta get hurt? I'm trying to remember.
He got hurt in the or the wild card game.
That's right.
But
that's right.
He supposedly, like, everybody was saying, oh, he was great, but then by the fourth quarter he sort of got like a little slowed. Like he might have been cramping up or whatever his injury was, but I mean, I'm sorry, you got to go out there. It is what it is.
And after Sunday's game, Detroit's defense is a tad banged up too. I know they had 2 players not necessarily leave the game; they just came out of the game, didn't return. I can't think of who it was, but a little bit banged up. I also worry that, like you said, Christian McCaffrey already with these. I think there's a linebacker and a defensive end or defensive tackle. I can't remember. I'm a little worried that Detroit's defense can't stop the run this week with Christian McCaffrey. I'm very. If you watch how San Francisco plays, it's a lot like how Michigan plays. I know a lot of people aren't Michigan fans. San Francisco, they bring in tight ends, different personnel groups, switches things up. They go spread. They do the whole shebang. And they're very hard to stop because of it. And I'm just very worried that they might just have a field day running up and down the field.
No, I know. But then it's like you think of, I know Green Bay was on a tear, but like Green Bay did give them an opportunity. It's not like they blew out Green Bay. So, I mean, that stadium at one point was very worried. When I'm watching that game, you can hear that stadium being very sad. Like, oh my God, the Packers are about to win. And like we talked about, they should have won that fucking game.
If Green Bay makes that field goal to go up 7, they win that football game.
So
they missed the field goal, gave the ball at the 40-yard line. San Francisco go down and score 7. Jordan Love.
Purdy should have thrown a pick 6 in the beginning of that game. It was dropped. I mean, like, so there is opportunity. It is there. It's just.
Agreed.
Is Dan Campbell going to is he going to punch him right in the fucking face right in the first quarter? You know, get the ball and score. Like, that's what you got to do. If they get ball first. Like, they have to come down and score.
And I'll say this time and time again. You can quote me on this from past episodes. I love Dan Campbell, man. That's a coach that players will run through a wall for. He's passionate. He loves his players, and it's like a true, you could see it. Like when they won that game of Sunday, he was tearing up because he knows the work that goes into it. You know,
and plus,
especially the NFL, there's a lot more work that goes into it. Like, I've coached at the high school level. I've played it. There's a lot of work that goes into high school football, right?
Yeah.
There's way more that goes into the NFL. The draft. There's no draft in high school. You get who you get.
Yeah.
They're the athletic trainers, the injuries, your coaching staff, your payments. Like, everything has to literally fall perfectly to be good in the NFL.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it has to be like a perfect storm, if you will, of alignment of... In high school, You have to have alignment of your head football coach, your athletic director, your principal, and superintendent, right? There's 4 there. NFL, head coach, your GM, your player personnel group, your owner. I mean, it's a lot of the same. There's stages in each level of football that goes into it, but in the NFL, there's money involved. There's a lot more bullshit. There's ego. There's more ego. There's this and that.
There's shows every day that talk about you.
Yeah. Well,
Sports Center,
exactly.
ESPN.
Yep. Exactly.
I mean, this whole entire week is going to be nothing but AFC Championship or championship games being talked about. You know, I mean, interviews, this and that, and looking at the injury. People are already looking at the injury reports every freaking day. Who's injured? Who's not practicing? Who's this? Who's that?
Agreed. And I know you said we talked about the quarterbacks and Goff and Purdy. I think Goff's real deal. I think he got kind of a shit end of the stick when he was in L.A.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
I mean, he went to the Super Bowl.
That Super Bowl was weird. I don't know. I feel like...
But he went to the Super Bowl. Jared Goff went to the Super Bowl and lost the Super Bowl and then was traded for Matthew Stafford. Following a Super Bowl appearance.
Yeah.
Which, it worked out for the Rams. They win the Super Bowl with Stafford. Right? Yeah. They
beat the Bengals.
Now, yeah. And, Jared Goff, probably if he was there, they probably still win the Super Bowl. But Matthew Stafford comes. Anyway, comes to Detroit. I mean, he was a first overall pick, wasn't he? Wasn't Jared Goff the first overall pick for the Rams?
Yeah, he was a first overall.
Yeah, because I just saw something. Him and Baker Mayfield were first overall picks. They're in the first overall draft. Whatever. But Brock Purdy, let's talk about him. I'm not 100% sold yet on Brock Purdy. In the beginning of the season, if you go back and watch some of the early shows when we talked about Brock Purdy, I was a fan. I watched him against Green Bay. Given it was raining, don't get me wrong, it was raining in the game. I'm just not 100% sold yet. He got pressured, and some throws he made, I'm like, I don't know.
I'm not 100% on him because he's got weapons. It's easy to be a okay, it's not easy to be a quarterback.
Part of the game, though.
It is part of a game.
Part of the game.
I know, but look at Mahomes this year. I mean, he lost Hill. I mean, he still got Kelsey, but he's making people look good now. Mahomes is actually doing that.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Debo Samuel's on
one.
one.
They're also two different players. Purdy's not a get outside of the pocket, make a play with your feet, and throw a ball, throw guys open. He's not that. He's a pocket guy.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, I don't know.
He's good. Don't get me wrong, but
what Purdy does do, he throws balls. He takes a 3-step drop. He's like Joe Flacco. He's in the Joe Flacco category. Take a 3-step drop, 1 step up, and the ball's coming out no matter what.
Yeah.
If it's incomplete, it's incomplete. If it's caught, it's caught. If it's picked off, it's picked off.
Jeff said he kind of did the same thing under pressure versus the Ravens about a month ago. There you go. Exactly. There you go.
Who do you have winning this football game?
Can we do that?
Who do you have winning?
Can we do that at the end?
Who do you have winning the NFC Championship game?
Well,
do you want to think about it? I'll go first. If you want me to. You want to think about it another 30 seconds?
No, I already got my pick. I just go ahead, I guess. I'll be honest. It is what it is.
All right, you go first on this one. I'll go second on that next one, so it's fair.
Oh, it's not. Whatever.
Yeah, it's not fair no matter what.
Say it.
Go ahead, Aaron. Go ahead.
The Detroit Lions, the Dan Campbell magic will end on Sunday.
Will end?
It will end on Sunday.
Aaron did opposite because he knows I was picking the Lions.
No, I didn't. No, because you. To be honest, I know you want the Lions, but this whole entire time we've been talking,
I already said once, though. I said I'm 1,000% rooting for the Detroit Lions.
Yeah, and I'm rooting.
So Aaron's like,
No, I'm rooting for the Lions too. Don't get me wrong, but in reality, I gotta.
All right, give us your pick, score, and who do you want winning and score?
San Fran will win. My scores I'm off too. I'm trying to think. San Fran will win a doozy. Go with 24 to 16.
Wow. Low scoring. Low
It'll
scoring.
I think it'll be another thing where Detroit might have to come back and get a touchdown and go for it because Dan Campbell's going to try to go for 2.
I'm going with the Lions over the 49ers. I'm keeping the spirit alive. I'm going Lions over 49ers, and the Lions will win their first ever NFC title and go to their first ever Super Bowl.
You actually wrote that on there?
Lions win 31-27.
You wrote that on there?
Boom!
You wrote that on
I
there?
sure did.
All right.
You can read it right there. Read them and weep.
I don't want to see the other one. But
Read them and weep. You won't see the next one. Read them and weep. 31-27 Lions.
all right.
We keep it alive. We keep Aaron alive. All right, got to go over to the AFC Championship game.
Oh, this shit show.
AFC Championship game. This one's a tough one because I don't want to root for either team.
No.
But let's head over to the AFC Championship game. The Kansas City Chiefs will head to Baltimore, Maryland. Maryland.
Yeah.
What a stupid name. Kansas City Chiefs will head to Baltimore, Maryland to take on the Baltimore Ravens on Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. This could be an instant classic football game. You have one of the best quarterbacks in the game in Patrick Mahomes. Then you have Lamar Jackson, who kind of has been overshadowed by some of the best quarterbacks in the NFL, overshadowed by Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, the guy that we just talked about, the Chargers, Justin Herbert. Brock Purdy probably gets a little more attention than Lamar does. Here's the question, though. Does Lamar Jackson have to win on Sunday to cement his legacy as a starting quarterback in the NFL? Does he have to beat Patrick Mahomes?
Yes. Oh, absolutely. I mean, let's not forget all the the injuries he's had. Let's not forget the losses. The first when they had the bye and Tennessee came into Baltimore and fucking destroyed them. He went up to Buffalo and lost to Josh Allen in the playoffs. He didn't play last year in the playoffs. Oh, my shoulder, I hurt because he wanted to get paid. That's all we know. Whatever. A lot of people say, oh, he was hurt. He didn't want to play because he wanted to get paid, and they lost to the Bengals in the wild card.
While we're on the paid thing, isn't it crazy that Baltimore almost let him walk because they didn't want to pay him? Like, looking at it right now,
No, I know.
They almost did not pay Lamar Jackson.
No, I know.
Wow. All right, go on.
But I mean, overall, if he was hurt, he was hurt. But it's just like, I don't know. It's just that mentality. But yeah, he does have to beat Patrick Mahomes. This is his chance to go into the Super Bowl. Going to the Super Bowl is hard. It's not easy. Yeah, Mahomes does it almost every other year or whatever. But there's quarterbacks.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy. But basically, he does have to win. They're at home. It's the AFC Championship. You have the new offensive coordinator, which the offense is running great. You have one of the better defenses. You got Patrick Queen and that Chicago Bears linebacker who came over.
Yep.
Saquon, or not Saquon.
And let's not forget about the running back that he has behind him that just came over to Baltimore as well.
Oh my God, I forgot about that.
Yeah, he had a great game on Sunday from Dalvin Cook.
Yeah.
Not Dalvin Cook.
Yeah, Dalvin Cook.
Is that the running back? Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Dalvin Cook
Oh my God, I forgot about
from
that.
Minnesota Vikings.
That's
right?
fucking wild. Yeah, you got Dalvin Cook. You got even Gus Edwards behind you. You got Odell Beckham. Yeah,
Fuck that
he can
guy.
still make
Fuck that guy too.
Flowers, everybody talked about Flowers in the beginning of the season. I'm like, oh, Noodle Arm isn't going to find him. Bullshit, I was wrong with that.
Bullshit.
But yeah, no, this is a cement legacy game.
I agree as well. I think Lamar has to make a statement in his career. He hasn't had a statement victory. I mean, yeah, he won last week. Who cares? You beat the wild card winner of the Houston Texans
against a rookie quarterback.
Who
the Browns should have made look silly, but we couldn't.
Right, but it's not like Lamar has went one-on-one with Josh Allen and Mahomes year after year. Like, every year, you have Josh Allen versus Mahomes in the playoff. Like, know it's happening. But Lamar has to beat one of these guys to cement his career as a top-tier quarterback in the NFL, or he's going to crumble.
But if the NFL, not saying it's Rick, but God, it's so hard being the NFL.
Are we talking about the color thing again?
No, not the color thing. But
We're going to talk about that.
Well, just because it's like, the NFL wants Lamar Jackson. They want him to go there. They want him. But then it's like.
Do they?
But
or do they want Mahomes?
Well, that's what I'm. That's what I'm saying. You got both sides of the coin. You want Lamar to go there. You want his legacy, his quickness, his kind of quarterback. But then, are you denying Patrick Mahomes, who the next Tom Brady? You know what I mean? So in this eyes, I feel like the NFL is going to be like just fucking whoever wins at this point.
I agree with you.
Mahomes in an NFC Championship game, not in Arrowhead Stadium. It's wild too.
Yeah, I think they said Mahomes is 8-2 in the playoffs right now, all time. Does that sound right?
Does that not include Super Bowl?
6-2.
6 and.
I don't know.
Well,
I think it was 8-2. I don't know.
Well,
but again, this is the first time Mahomes has played 2 road games in the playoffs. First week last week in Buffalo. First game he's ever been on the road in the playoffs, which is asinine.
Oh, I know.
And then he has to travel to Baltimore this week to play the Ravens. I think the Ravens' defense, though, it might be the best defense Mahomes has seen all season. It arguably is.
I'm trying to think. Did they probably played this year, didn't they?
I don't know.
They had to have. Because
sure.
I know Buffalo beat Kansas City, yada yada, but they had to have because Kansas City won the division last year. Didn't Baltimore win the division? Or was that no? Bengals won the division last year. Yeah, Bengals.
Yeah,
won the
Bengals
division. So
won
no,
that.
they might have. No, they didn't play this year.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, this one's a doozy. I mean,
I'll say it time and time again. I've said it a million times. I said it last week on the show, I believe. Never, ever count out Patrick Mahomes.
oh well, it's Andy Reid too.
Ever.
Andy Reid, and that defense is playing pretty good too.
Let me get some of your nuggies.
Nuggies.
That's one of my favorite. Let me have those nuggies.
God, they're on so many commercials. I love the one where they're on a plane and Andy Reid paints the mustaches over the players' faces, and Mahomes is like, "Coach, it happened again." And Reid's like, "I'll get to the bottom of it," and it's just this mustache with the little curls at the end. That shit's funny. Oh,
Well, give me your take on the Ravens Chiefs. You don't have to give me a pick yet. What do you think is the biggest key? The key players, not the key players because we talked about them. What do you think? What do you think is going to happen in this one? Who makes a big play?
Well,
give me a rundown.
Well, this game, I'm going to include a special force. I have a feeling this game is going to have one call that makes or breaks the game. I don't know for who. But the Zebras are going to be a big thing. There's going to be one call, a blown call by one of these fucking teams. And
Can I comment on this? When you talk about the Zebras?
No, that's fine. There's going to be one fucking big defensive pass interference call or one not holding call or something. There's going to be something.
I
that's gonna
believe
fucking make this somebody irate.
I believe the refs, okay? Everyone blames refereeing. Here's the difference between 10 to 15 and 20 years ago, right?
Yeah.
Now, there's cameras everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
You got every angle.
You have every angle for NFL cameras. The refs only have so many angles. And they're human. There's human error.
Well, and real speed time.
Yeah, yes.
Well, it's easy to watch a replay and be like, wow, he got there
exactly.
early. But, in reality, it's real speed fucking time.
Exactly. And I think we talked about this a few weeks ago. There's so many angles. There's this and that. There's a push of a button. You go to, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I'm sorry, X. My bad. X. Got to go to X.
Fuck you, Elon Musk.
And people see, oh, that's a fucked up call. There wasn't this 10 to 15 years ago. Yes, there was clips after the game, but now it's almost instantly in your palm of your hand, and people are seeing every angle slowed down. Oh, this is pass interference. 20 years ago, yeah, you'd get pissed off the ref for, 5 minutes after the game, and it was over. Now there's social media. People are retweeting it, or re-Xing it, or whatever the fuck they call it. They're retweeting it, they're reposting it, they're sharing it, they're this. Refs are terrible, refs are this. Quit complaining about the refs. Who gives a damn? If you win your individual battle every fucking down. So I throw a touchdown on this play, okay? I throw a touchdown. Boom! Pass interference, offensive pass interference. We get called back. What if I throw a touchdown on the very next play? It's pass interference again. Offensive pass, or holding. Offensive holding we'll go with. We get back to another 10 yards. I throw another touchdown pass. They're not going to keep calling penalties for the next 10 plays. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I dominate, can't be stopped. Can't be stopped. Can't stop, won't stop, baby.
But
I will Hulk Hogan this shirt off right now. Don't make me do it.
I would say, I think Baltimore's linebacking core.
Don't pick a score yet.
No,
I have some more
linebackers for the Baltimore Ravens versus
D-line though.
Versus the inside, like versus Kelsey. If they can cover Kelsey, that's going to be a big thing because clearly he's going to want to throw to Kelsey all the time. They can cover him one-on-one or zone, whatever you do to stop him. The D-line versus Kansas City's O-line. That's, of course, another big one. I mean, Clowney's having a great fucking year.
Yep.
Where was this when he was with Cleveland? Not here. Because if I know that Isaiah Pacheco, he runs hard, but if they stop him and he can't run the ball at all, and Mahomes is going to have 3rd and 8s, 3rd and 9s, 3rd and 10s, and it's going to be not easy. But if they can get 3rd and 4s, 3rd and 3s, then yeah, Mahomes will be fine. But yeah, no, Baltimore's defense basically versus Kansas City's offense. This one should be probably the high scoring game between both of them.
What's up, girl?
What's up, Swifty? What up, Swifty?
I put her on here. I'm sick of hearing about her. Even though I'm bringing it up to talk about her, I'm sick of hearing about her. But on the other hand, I love the Kelsey brothers because they are from Cleveland Heights, where I have ties to. I'm really good friends with Cleveland Heights head football coach. I was just actually with him yesterday for a football training. Do you think, though, they are showing Taylor Swift a little too much?
Oh, absolutely, but it's all about the money.
It's all about the money, money. It's all about the money, money.
It's getting women involved. Like, there was a video all over the internet about, like, a Buffalo little girl waving at Taylor Swift, and I don't know if Taylor waved back, but, of course, that brings people happiness. Oh, like, look at the joy that she's bringing. So, I mean, it's not going away anytime soon, especially not this year.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about her much.
Yeah, baby. Holy.
Like I said, I love the Kelsey brothers.
Oh, my God.
And I love how Jason Kelsey took off his shirt at last night's Chiefs-Bills game in support of his brother. Jason Kelsey drinking a little blue light last night. Needless to say, Jason Kelsey was Abraham drinking, baby.
Oh, he was fucking definitely Abraham drinking.
It was awesome to see.
God. That's fantastic. Dude did not kill H.
No, he doesn't. Because honestly, he hasn't really announced his retirement, by the way. They said in the locker room he might have said something to a few players. He hasn't technically announced any retirement. But man, is he living the life.
Oh, yeah.
And if you haven't listened to him, I'm going to shout out a podcast. Jason Kelsey and Travis Kelsey have their own podcast called New Heights.
Yeah.
Why'd they call it New Heights? Because Cleveland Heights, of course. They're both from Cleveland Heights, both Cleveland Heights football grads. And great show. You got to listen to it. It's very fun to watch every week. That's actually, I like listening to them, but pretty awesome. Can Aaron do that right now? No. You have the hat and everything on.
No.
Come on.
No.
Do it.
No.
Do it.
No.
Do it. Do it.
No.
No. Oh.
No.
He'll do it when he loses the playoff race.
Oh.
Which we still have to come up with what we're doing. Well, it's really what I say because you can't. You know you're probably going to lose.
So weird. hair. Smooth. Like, it just men's bodies. We just have hair and not everywhere. It's not equal proportionate.
Where am I at here?
There's one NFL idea that I want to talk to you about. I don't know if
An NFL idea?
what is your opinion on if the receiver's reaching for the end zone, because they're talking about this in the offseason.
Touchback?
He fumbles, and a touchback.
It's
What?
a touchback. If
I
you
don't-
reach for the end zone, you get hit, the ball goes through his end zone. It's a touchback.
Yeah, you lose it. Sorry, why is that such a big
Why
fucking
would
deal?
my thing is, if you fumble the ball through the end zone, why would the guy that fumbled the ball get rewarded and put the ball back where he fumbled at? That makes no sense to me. Why would the guy that fumbles the ball into the end zone get rewarded to put the ball back where he fumbled from? That makes no sense.
Okay, and I agree with that. This is an idea I saw. What if so let's say the dude fumbles at the 2-yard line and goes through the back of the end zone. Instead of the offense getting the ball at the 20-yard line, what if that offense got the ball where the ball was fumbled at the 2 instead?
Why?
I don't know.
They should be.
I just saw the idea.
The fumbling team should not get rewarded by putting it at the 2. That's helping the defense. That makes no sense.
No, exactly.
No, it's a touchback.
No.
It's a touchback, period.
Yeah, you be careful around the end zone. Fucking be careful. You want to reach that ball out? No.
Here's my thing.
Be fucking careful.
When the kickoff team, the guy that possesses the ball, the kicking team, they possess the ball when they kick off, right?
Yeah.
When they kick it through the end zone, what is it?
A touchback.
It's no different than the offensive team fumbling the ball through the end zone or into the end zone. It's a touchback. It's the same play of a kickoff going through the end zone.
No, exactly. I agree with that.
It's the same thing.
I don't get why people are bitching about it. I just don't understand it. I don't not understand.
It's the same. It's the same thing. You should never change the rule. Ever.
No, I agree.
Ever. But again, I don't want to see Patrick Mahomes win another Super Bowl. It's hard to see Baltimore win Super Bowl ever. You know, we're Browns fans. Ugh.
Yeah.
So this one's tough for me. Do you want to give your pick, or do you want me to give it to you first?
You can give it to me. I'm just trying to wish I could show them what
I have it written, so I can't lie of my pick.
No, I know. But
So do you want to give it?
Yeah.
I can't lie. I have it right here. I can't type that fast. Go ahead, give it. Who you going with and the score?
This is a reach pick. I think this is going to be opposite. I have to. I don't want to, but the Baltimore Ravens will beat Kansas City.
Score?
I wanted you to say what yours was. Oh God, they'll win. They're gonna win 26-24.
Aaron, you just stayed alive because I'm going to take Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs because once again, never count out Patrick Mahomes. Chiefs win 33-30 to win the AFC Championship game and head to Las Vegas, Nevada for the Super Bowl. You stayed alive. You stay alive one more week, Aaron.
The only other reason, too, is, God, if this color theory is fucking true, would be bullshit.
Yeah.
But fucking...
Baltimore versus 49ers.
But the fucking thing is, though, what's the difference between the San Fran red and the Kansas City red, though? They, honestly, those reds, they look sort of the same.
Because you can't have Kansas City versus the 49ers. The other color's blue, you jackass.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know what? You know who everyone really wants in the Super Bowl, though?
What?
Do you know? You know, right?
Who?
You know who everyone wants in the Super Bowl, right?
No.
The Kansas City Chiefs versus the Lions. Taylor Swift versus Eminem, baby. Talk about ratings. Boom!
That would be fucking...
Ratings. Rap battle halftime. Let's do it.
That would be...
T Swift versus Eminem halftime. Boom.
God, that would be music heaven for Super Bowl. Oh, my God. I didn't even think about that.
Ratings.
That would be ratings for, oh, my God.
Man, we're going to have a long show here tonight. We're already at an hour.
That's
And I think I have like 4 more things. T Swift versus Eminem. Who would win in a fight?
In a fight.
Yep. T Swift has a sword, though.
Eminem's still winning.
Agreed. Agreed. All right. Kind of sad news. I don't know if you heard about it.
No.
I don't know if you heard anything about Sports Illustrated.
Oh, no, don't tell me they're going bye-bye.
But as a sports fan, this has always been a part of the sports world. If you were an athlete, you always wanted to be on the cover of Sports Illustrated. It was just a thing. On the cover of Sports Illustrated were some of the best athletes of all time, such as Joe Montana, Muhammad Ali, Hank Aaron, Willie Mays, LeBron James, Michael Phelps, Mickey Mantle, Joe Namath, Michael Jordan, and there's many, many more. Well, it turns out Sports Illustrated may be no longer, depending on if someone wants to take over the company. Over the weekend, Sports Illustrated laid off most of its employees. Now more than ever, with social media and online websites where most people get their sports news, it has taken a toll on Sports Illustrated over time. Man,
that's sad.
Isn't it sad?
Fuck yeah, that's
We
sad.
just talked about last week Nick Saban retiring, Bill Belichick leaving the Patriots. We're just getting old, goddammit.
That's fucking...
I shaved my head today because I'm balding, Aaron. God damn it, we're getting old.
God damn it, as soon as you pulled it up and you're like, this is sad news, I'm like, fuck.
Sad.
That is sad.
Sad. The things that we've always known are coming to an end.
We need to bring phones back to fucking flip phones or QWERTY keyboards. That's about it. Fuck you and your social media.
Let's take it one more. We'll go back to the old wall phones with the dial where you go like this.
Yeah, that's fine.
Ding, bring, bring.
Yeah, and the most advanced technology, if you want to send a text, you got to hit the button 6 times to get whatever letter you need. How about that, you little young rascals? I'm pissed. I'm fucking angry now.
Use Generation Z. You Gen Z. Millennials. Well, technically we're millennials, I think.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Fuck us millennials, too.
But it's kind of sad, like a big brand like Sports Illustrated has taken a shit. Like, how does that happen? You have Michael Jordan on the cover. You have LeBron James, Michael Phelps, Babe Ruth. No, Babe Ruth wasn't on it. So this is after Babe Ruth's time. But, God, how does that happen, Aaron? They said they laid off 98% of their employees.
No, well, you're fucking done then.
Done. Sad.
That is really sad.
Like I said last week on the show, time is undefeated.
I'm surprised stores still have magazine sections in fucking stores. To be honest.
Time is undefeated. Sad. Here is a picture, though. Here is a picture of the first ever issue of Sports Illustrated magazine. It was from 1954, featuring the Milwaukee Braves, Eddie Matthews at bat, and the New York Giants' Westrom behind home plate catching.
That place is fucking packed.
Packed.
People love.
Isn't that a cool picture?
People love their fucking sports. Fuck yeah, that's cool. It looks like...
You know what my favorite thing about this picture is?
I like the bat. Or I like how that looks right there.
Nope, not the bat. The issue of Sports Illustrated was 25 cents.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Jesus.
25 fucking cents.
There's nothing in this world that costs 25 fucking cents.
Wow.
Right, one goddamn.
We're going to have ourselves a long show tonight, and I don't care.
I don't.
Aaron, I made chili dogs, and Aaron is hungry, and I'm just making this show prolong a little bit longer.
I like it. I'm sad to hear about this, but this is the kind of shit I love talking about.
Yeah.
25 cents.
25 cents, man.
fuck a magazine now is probably $12.50, $16 when you get all that same information.
Yeah, you're at least paying
Or-
over $10.
Or the magazines that come out every year for like fantasy football, like those big ass magazines that come out, and I'm just like,
Aaron loves his dirty magazine day. Have you ever seen Billy Madison?
it's been a while.
He's like, nudie magazine day, nudie magazine day. All right, moving forward, though. Where we at here? Oh, I have a great debate for you.
oh good.
This is the great debate. I have an interesting kind of debate.
Okay.
It's kind of a question as well.
Okay.
Kind of a question. This is the great debate. Ready? I can't wait to play this one.
Ew, gross.
Ew, gross. Here we go. Ready?
Is this where I get 100% of my daily protein? Yes.
No. Here's the debate, or a question. It's a debate question. Would you pick your nose and eat it?
My God, just spill it, motherfucker.
Would you pick your nose and eat it if it meant it would help you with weight loss?
Like, how much of a help?
If it helped.
I mean, it depends there's so many things, like once a day, throughout the day, gotta do it in public, but if it's an easy weight, if I go to the gym and it helps cut weight faster than...
If they came out with this
if
ground...
if I could just go to the gym and lift weights and don't have to do any cardio, and I gotta pick my nose and...
If they came out with this
probably.
groundbreaking...
Sign me up.
Groundbreaking science where you just eat them boogies and you just start losing weight. You don't have to go to the gym, you just... Would you do it?
Hopefully I don't get sick, but yeah, probably. I mean,
Fuck yeah! I'll tell you right now, I'm gonna eat fucking pounds and pounds of boogers to stay skinny. I will do it. I'll do it right now. I will do it. You want me to do it?
all the
You want me to do it live on the Abraham Drinking Podcast?
all the skinny people are gonna be like, "Fuck, this doesn't help me." But I mean, it's a hypothetical question. I mean, well, yeah, why not? Especially if I don't gotta fucking go to the gym. Yeah,
Fuck yeah. I'm eating those boogies.
you're losing weight and getting healthier. Yeah, you might be eating pathogens.
Green, brown, and
veg.
bloody. I'm eating them bugs.
Oh yeah, something's from my job. I blow my nose and it's all like dirt and black. Oh yeah, that'd be a
Ugh.
tasty one. Oh yeah.
God. Or like you're at the beach and you blow your nose and there's sand.
Oh,
Protein.
How the fuck did you come up with this?
I heard it on the radio today.
On the radio.
I listen to a lot of talk radio, man.
God, people are fucking wild.
There's a lot of talk radio.
Yeah, sign me up.
Fuck yeah. I'm
Not
eating
happy
them
about it.
greens, beans, potatoes.
Yam. Fucking love that. Best part about Thanksgiving is that song.
Random fact of the week. Give it a whack at it.
Oh, what the?
Give me, what do you, I'll let you have a whack at it. So whenever I do a random fact of the week, I give a little, decal at the bottom. I'll give Aaron an opportunity to guess what he thinks.
Like, is that chicken doing a particular dance?
He's dabbing.
He's dabbing. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. That's what I was wondering.
He's dabbing.
Before there was at the slaughterhouse, there was a chicken that was going through the line, and he didn't get killed. So before he got killed, he was trying to dance his way before somebody had to put him out of his misery.
No.
No, I know. I don't know.
That is a no. Ready for the random fact of the week?
Yeah.
A chicken once lived for 18 hours with his head cut off.
18 hours. God, I know chickens, the saying, you're fucking going nuts like a chicken with its head cut off. I know they live, but 18 hours, holy shit.
18 hours.
That's 18 hours of hell. That thing's in excruciating pain, can't see, its body is just... My God. The enhanced sound that you made really makes that intense. And what, did somebody record it? Did somebody record it for that whole thing?
I don't have a video.
Oh.
I wish I did. I'm going to do the rest of the show like this.
18 hours. How long? I wonder how long they probably only last about 10 to 15 minutes usually. There's no
10
way.
to 15 minutes? Yeah. I would think it's, yeah.
Yeah, something like
18
that.
hours. Do it with me. It's fun. Oh, shit. We're so stupid.
We are stupid, but it's fun.
People love stupid. All right, our final and last segment of the evening, and we have not done this in a few weeks.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and we've had a lot of what the fuck going on here
my
tonight.
God, I love what the fuck.
A lot of what the fuck. I'm going to show...
This segment could have just been for the first story tonight. What the fuck?
It originally was. I changed it. It was what the fuck for the original first story. It was. It was what the fuck for the original story. And I'm like, no, I found another one, which is fucked up too. So, I'm going to show Aaron a graphic right after this. And Aaron is going to try to guess what the picture means. Are you ready?
Well, I was close like one time, but I didn't.
You were very close a few times, but
God.
are you ready for the what the fuck segment?
You'll give good ideas or good pictures. I mean, you gotta really put your brain into it, but yeah. I'm ready.
Are you ready? All right, here's the graphic, and I'm going to give you an opportunity to guess.
You're laughing.
What is your guesses?
There's a mummy celebrating. I'm going to guess that somewhere in the world, architect found a mummy, found a tomb, and inside the tomb with the mummy or the dead body, there was a shit ton of money. I don't know if it was American dollars, but probably foreign dollars, coins, probably. And some architect got rich.
Huh?
What?
What?
What? An architect. Someone who digs up bones and shit.
So a guy that was an architect found a mummy and made a lot of money?
They found a tomb. I'm gonna assume they found
a mummy made them money.
No, not a mummy. There's in tombs there could be a mummy that's inside the tomb in Egypt, and there was money in there.
So essentially,
oh my God, wrong. It's clearly wrong.
So essentially, what you're saying,
yes,
is the architect found a mummy that made him money.
There was money inside of the tomb where the mummy
was
at.
Okay, that makes a little more sense.
Okay.
Wrong! Wrong! Ready?
Yes.
It's so fun.
It is fun.
It is
but
funny.
What could fucking money and a mummy have to do with anything?
It's a lot more fucked up than that. Aaron, It's what the fuck? It's not like just the architect found shit.
I mean, if somebody
guy became rich. No, it's fucked up.
Okay.
What the fuck? Here we go, ready? A Kansas City. No, it's not Kansas City, sorry. A Kansas couple was charged with collecting a dead man's retirement money while keeping his body in their home for 6 years. A Kansas couple has been charged with fraudulently collecting more than $216,000 in retirement benefits on behalf of a dead man, and the dead man was the relative of them, while they concealed his body in their home for 6 years. The couple kept depositing and spending from the dead man's bank account even while his body became mummified on a bed in the home he owned. The couple is due to appear in federal court to face several charges on February 2nd.
Holy
What
shit.
are your thoughts on these nasty fucks?
So they were saying that he was alive just to keep
To
getting...
collect his retirement money. $216,000.
Holy shit. God, they must have kept that body preserved unless it didn't smell. But of course,
Well, that's what I was saying. I'm like, how do you keep this body around? It has to smell.
Yeah.
Even if you, like, garbage bags, like, you could smell, like if you put a body in a garbage bag, not that I would know, but, like rotten food in a garbage bag, over time, it smells through that. Imagine a body. Oh. You were way off, pal.
No, I know. Fucking Jeff pointed out an architect draws building layouts, which is correct. I was talking about archaeologist. Thanks, Jeff.
Close enough. Close enough.
But no,
We're the Abraham Drinking Podcast, okay?
Yeah,
we can't be right all the time.
I mean, they're right for fucking doing that shit for 6 years. Like, you know, after the first, 6 months, you're like, oh, we could just do this forever and ever. And then they don't think about it. Nobody thinks about it. And then
man, they just have a dead body in the bedroom next to them. Like, wouldn't that creep you out? There's just a dead body in the room next to you?
Well, that or, God forbid, what if a cop wanted to come in or something? Like, oh, you can't come in. Why can't I come in? Oh, we can't,
Yeah.
Well, no, that's
And to get away with it for a little over 6 years is insane. Like, in the article I read, they were saying how family members, oh, can I talk to, I forget the guy's name. Can I talk to Uncle Jesse? They're like, no, he's out of town. They kept giving a bunch of excuses of why they couldn't talk to him.
yeah.
Yeah, well, he was dead in the bedroom next to them, rotting away.
Did they say, Monica, how'd they get caught? Or no?
Yes, they got caught because the guy had a pacemaker. And the pacemaker, when he died, of course, stopped working because there's nothing for the pacemaker to work for.
Okay.
That is how they got caught, because the pacemaker.
But it took 6 years
It-
for them to investigate?
That's the crazy thing, is somehow the pacemaker eventually pinged, that stopped working, but it was 6 years later. That's how they got caught. Wild, right?
That is wild. God, that's just...
To get away for 6 years, though, that's the wild part for me. Especially with the pacemaker thing. Like, the pacemaker would stop working when the dead body dies.
Well, yeah.
Like, it should get an alert then, like instant. Nope, got it 6 years later. Unless those people figured out some way to preserve a pacemaker or something, which is even more fucked up.
I don't know. When you're that far down the road, at one point, do you just say, fuck it, let's just keep going with it? You know what I mean? Because people can tell how long a body's been dead for. So, I mean, at what point do they say, fuck it, let's just ride the wave, and that shit crashed, and they're going to court. So,
Aaron, I'd stuff you like a rotisserie chicken for $216,000. I'm just kidding.
No.
I'll hog tie Aaron right now. Who wants to see Aaron hog tied?
Aaron will go right in that closet in there.
Fucking hog tie him and then raise him like this with a rope.
Fucking
Aaron with his feet behind his head. Your back would feel instantly great.
pop.
Oh,
that's
fuck.
Man, that's a good one. That's fucked up, too. Good grief.
What the fuck? That was our What the Fuck segment. Well, Aaron, do you have any last skid marks?
Nope. Thanks to everybody for joining in.
That's all you got? Thanks for everybody for joining in? No final skid marks?
No, just I'm excited for football.
Football.
Even if I don't get the chance to tie Georgia picks, I want good games.
Well, on the bright side, we both picked opposite. But that is going to do it for tonight's show of the Abraham Drinking Podcast. Please share the show, tell a friend, follow us across all social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. As always, that's Aaron Adams, Mr. Dilbert, Mr. Aaron Adams,
Sexy Gretzky.
and I'm the Sexy Gretzky, George Gresko. please share the show. Tell a friend. Follow us on social media. Follow us throughout the week. And we will see you guys next Monday, same time, 6:30, as always. Hasta la vista.